The last 6 months have been interesting, to say the least, for all of us. It forced us at the Austral Group to rethink our business and how we can continue to achieve our mission to deliver impactful educational content to universities worldwide.
As the world entered lockdown in March, Austral Group went from planning over 160 study trips to negotiating countless refunds and credits for our clients, as well as organizing dozens of online global business modules.
Whenever, news of coronavirus and COVID-19 came across, we understood that we had a problem and that the majority of our programming, especially in those early April, May months, likely were not going to happen. But one thing that really made it easier was that Austral had already sent over proposals of ways that we could move this remotely and ways that we could continue working with our clients abroad.
One of the benefits of running online versus in-person modules is that we can cover a huge amount of content in a short period of time. For example, during one of our European EMBA programs in June, we hosted 24 C-level speakers from 3 continents in just 1 week, which would normally be impossible during a study trip.
Yeah, I think Glenn's presentation was outstanding. His talk really kind of brought Panama into our houses here in the United States, and he was able to cover a lot of topics, and some of the questions were pretty deep.
Well, my experience working with Austral has been, I would say, very pleasant. The most important part of webinars is really engaging the audience. And I think the fact that we have the ability to address questions and comments during and after the presentations, that makes it much, much livelier.
Our content and experiential learning teams have been strengthening our corporate partnerships and recruiting more business challenges and consulting projects to supply the higher demand for real-world collaborative experiences.
Is that Austral has, again, been phenomenal in terms of listening to what, at least from a director's perspective, the students want to have. And so the projects that are sourced are not just based on what Austral can find. They are based on several months of planning that go into these projects, and they come from different industries. So the quality is top notch.
We are in a unique moment in time for learning, as companies globally need to solve urgent issues and pivot their businesses in an unprecedented and fluid situation.
Our Fast Track Business Challenges also offer a unique way to keep students on their toes by pushing them to practice quick thinking, apply concepts in the classroom, and deliver results under strict time constraints to our corporate partners.
They really help to have a different point of view and different angles. They normally think outside of the box, whether I'm stuck working on a daily basis in my company, so sometimes I don't see from the outside, and that was the main asset that they really help.
We have developed exciting experiential learning modules, as well as cultural activities for both online and in-person programs. We work with our local providers to bring you activities such as wine and coffee tastings, salsa lessons, scavenger hunts, and a variety of cooking lessons.
We have used this time to lead the way and innovate in our industry, hosting our first experiential learning showcase, where we presented our educational platform, a searchable database of projects that can be filtered by industry, country, complexity level, and many more.
The purpose of our experiential learning showcase was to bring together our corporate partners and our business school partners in the same setting so they could talk live together about the project scopes.
We know people can't wait to travel again, and we are ready to receive you in the destinations that you already know us for and love, as well as in new exciting destinations that we've been developing that are rich in educational content and business opportunities.
A risk management team has protocols in place for prevention and in case of any medical or other types of emergency.
When a student falls ill or something, is wrong where we need to take them to the hospital, for example, Austral actually sends somebody that's local, that knows language, that stays there with the student the entire time. I would say that's really superior to experiences I've had in the past, and it allows Rice to utilize less of our resources when necessary.
We understand that flexibility is very important these days, and we continuously work with our providers to ensure that all of our activities not only meet the educational, cultural, and health standards that our client expect, but also keep the terms as flexible as possible.
We are ready for you when you are ready to travel again, with the same personalized service that you know us for in additional destinations in North America and in Europe.
It is a partnership. It takes more than just a business transaction to make these trips successful. And I really feel like Austral goes above and beyond to make sure that you feel like you're part of their team and they're part of your team. And with that, magic can happen even in the scariest of situations. So I'm forever grateful for that.
We look forward to welcome you again in Panama,
Sao Paulo,
Buenos Aires,
Santiago,
Mexico City,
Bogotá, San Jose, Costa Rica,
San Francisco,
Seattle,
Lima,
New York City, Chicago,
Vancouver,
Boston,
Barcelona, in Madrid, Lisbon, Munich,
London,
Amsterdam,
Dublin,
Rotterdam, Berlin,